gonna do a movie review here while I drive because I kind of want to kill two birds with one stone. But what was I thinking in my head? Fucking with Mark Walberg, because I do enjoy his acting. I do enjoy him as an actor, and it has other people in it of whom I don't know their names, but it's got other actors in it. And what was I gonna say? Oh my god, what was I gonna talk about? What's the movie called? Flight Risk. It's called Flight Risk. Mazzarelli, whatever the fuck, some guy with an Italian name. That he's like a mobster asshole guy, right? He's just not a good person. And fucking Mazzarelli. Oh no, was there a car there? There was. I didn't even see that car. Although they probably stopped like the other one did. But what was I thinking in my head? And it's going the other way. It's a truck. Actually, it's a sports car. What I was gonna say, yeah, Flight Risk. The movie's called Flight Risk. It's a good movie. I liked it. And for me, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it very much. Although I can see, like, is there any boredom with this film? There could be, because there's only so much you can do in the airplane, and when they do handcuff him, you know, like, it's got to take a while for him to get out of the cuff restraints. So like there's like two major fight scenes, right, in the film, and it just makes sense because he's restrained. She restrains him obviously in the beginning, and that's when we get like the background of like early in the film. The guy mentions, what was it, Sarsek, or he mentioned some place in Pennsylvania. There's a guy receiving money, and then I like when the director, her like boss, says like, oh, you can call my personal phone, it's okay, because she tells him like what's happening, the situation is very dire, and he says, oh, you can call my personal phone at this line in this town. And that's something that she was like incapacitated, but the movie logic says, well, I guess no, there was a scene where she did move a little bit, and you know, and that's another thing in the movie. They'll talk about you know, why didn't you kill me when you had the chance? You had a chance to kill me, and here I am strangling you. Like, you can't be upset about this shit, because you could have killed me. You could have avoided being strangled, but instead you didn't avoid that. So you cannot be too upset about this shit. But what was I thinking of in my head? I was thinking of something. What was I thinking of? The girl talking about her. Yeah, the director, and she realizes like it wasn't her friend, it was him, that he's the bad guy, he's the rat, the guy inside, because the dude tells her, because they got like a picture of all three of them. Well, not all three of them. It's him, her, and then like the mom's house, the guy. He's like, how do you know about my mom's house? Like, nobody else. When he said that, I was thinking like, doesn't your mom have a digital profile? how would he know? Well, like, if your mom's an average person, she probably like has an account somewhere, right, of like streaming service or some sort of online leisure account type thing, or like her doctor records. Like, maybe something got hacked and that's why he got the address. Maybe it wasn't just, you know. But then again, the son also, he worked for that Mazzarelli, he worked for that crime guy, and that's why he wants him dead, because he knows like the crime boss guy, he can say to him like crime boss, he knows like he handled my money, he can give like information to the police if he wants to get immunity, if he doesn't want to get in jail and locked up and all that type of nonsense, all that jazz, right? He can and he is willing. That's actually the thing, he is willing. He's on the run in the film, and they catch him in Alaska. He is on the run actually in the film, and the reason being is he knows like he's an asset, and this guy wants to kill me, so I need to like keep my wits about me. And the film, but yeah, she doesn't kill him. And he's like a sadistic, Walberg's character, dude, he's like a sadistic, the pilot that was originally supposed to fly a plane, he kills them, and he kills them like in a slow, painful, brutal way. And I guess he does that just because he's a psychopath. There's no other reason. Like, I'm pretty sure he's an innocent party in all this. He literally was just a pilot hired to fly the marshal and her witness back to Seattle so he can testify in New York, because they got to get back to the mainland, the continental United States, right? So like, oh my god, fucking insane, right, with that. But what else I was thinking in my head here that kind of was I thinking about? He makes like these sexual like reference, like he calls our witness guy a Twinkie, and he says like prison, like he does like the sex motions and stuff. Like his character, like Mark Walberg, he did a good job making him like this sleazy, gross. So when he dies in the end, he gets like the plane's crashing, the crash landing, and he caused it. Actually, he's the one that caused the crash landing situation that the plane is currently in, and it's tumbling around all over the place. What happens with that? What was I thinking in my head? The fucking, when he gets thrown out of the plane and he's tumbling, and subsequently, I can't change lanes. There's a car coming up really fast, but I want to change lanes. But I may do it right after they pass here, or soon thereafter. They're coming up right next to me, actually. But yeah, how do you call? What was I thinking in my head? I was thinking of something. That was important facts. Important factor in this. It says FedEx Ground on the car. It's got a FedEx sticker, so maybe it's a FedEx person. They said I'm just doing my FedEx job, doing FedEx deliveries. I'm gonna get over this way. I'm gonna go to McDonald's, get some French fries, because I'm craving fries for my burritos that I have waiting at the house. But what was I gonna say? Hassan, I'll get back to the other thing because I just realized, oh yeah, he gets out of the plane, he gets thrown out of the airplane, he does tumble, but he survives that tumbling. I guess he's a little roughed up and scruffed up, but that plane's going really fast and he flies out. I don't know, what's the logic, the realism of him like not being cut up and dying in that point from that shit? I don't know, but yeah, he does get thrown out of the plane. Then the truck, one of the medical service trucks actually hits him. Oh my god, it hits him, and then his body's thrown under. We get like a shot of the body getting thrown under the vehicle, and it's getting like, you know, ground up by the wheels and shit. And I don't think anybody stopped for him. Maybe one person did stop for him because they don't know the situation just yet. Maybe that guy is innocent. You know, we really do. I don't know actually, but they'll still have to render aid to him regardless. But I like the one of the EMT lady, she says like, hey, what's it called, she goes in there and she says, hey ma'am, you know, one of your passengers flew out the plane, and I don't think he made it, you know, he's dead. And she's like, oh thank god. And our main character, Marshall lady, she's like, oh thank god. Thank god he fucking died. Oh my god, you saying he got thrown out and tumbled, and oh thank god, thank goodness. The guy was a fucking pain in the ass, bro. But what was I thinking of in my head? What was I thinking of? Okay, right now I'm trying to think, trying to have it come to my head what I was thinking about. What was I thinking about? Fucking, oh yeah, Hassan was cute. It was like, he was kind of flirty. He was flirting with her basically, right? But also guiding her, telling her what to do. And I was thinking, maybe he's like too good to be true. Maybe he's evil. But we do see him towards the end, and he says handsome, and we do see him. We're like, oh my god, that's kind of cool because he is handsome. He actually is an attractive person. And how do you call it? I like that the voice of Hassan is a different person than the actor that is Hassan. Because like Hassan doesn't speak in that scene, he just kind of waves hi. And she's like, she's into it too. She's like, okay, you know, this guy, he looks nice, he's cool, he's tall, and I guess I go on a date with him. And the other dude, Winston gets taken away because he got injured. So he's being taken to be treated medically. And then we see, then she immediately spots this dude, which I guess he's like a Bulgarian guy, because Massarelli on the phone, or like Coleman, whatever the fuck his name was, he's going off like, I'm gonna kill you, Bulgarian piece of shit, and you better be done, it better be over with. But obviously he's not over, because she was quick to stop him. He had a bet. He went in the ambulance. Nobody else was in the ambulance. They put him in there, but then this cop guy goes in there. None of the EMTs like got in with him. They just got out. They let us in there by himself. Movie logic, maybe. And fucking, what do you call? What was I thinking in my head? Fucking, just like the last thing I'm gonna say here with the film, I guess, because I'm about to pull into Mickey D's. Maybe I'll pause it, actually, I don't know. But yeah, they'll go in there, and she opens the door and she sees him there, like with a bag over the head. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god! It's like, man, Winston can't catch a break. He says like, you know, I'll make a deal with you. I'll do the fucking you know, I'll do the work necessary to what's it called, to testify against him. You want me to testify against him? I'll do that. But y'all have to protect me. He says, like, y'all have to protect me with this shit, because this guy is something else. He's crazy. Let me go ahead and pause this video real quick. There we go. Video unpause. This video is 10 minutes and 21. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Yeah, and I guess she's got to be a Winston the whole step of the way now, because like, you just, Mazzarelli, I guess this guy's really powerful. He got dudes everywhere, and he really wants this guy dead because he handled his money, so he would know some very valuable information about his money and whatnot. And yeah, it's just crazy. God, this is really annoying. Let me turn that down. This review is not the first driving review. Maybe I'll do more driving reviews. It's kind of convenient. I can drive home while I'm talking about it, although it's a little distracting because I'm trying to multitask a little bit. But I am glad I did this, because then I kind of get 2 birds killed, 1 stone. But that's been my review of Flight Risk. Thank you for listening.